as you gently run your awareness on the stillness of your body, on letting the breath very, very slowly fade away. Watching its rhythm. We start continuing to keep our eyes closed with face feather touch inhalations followed by Om exhalations. Eyes are closed. We are comfortably seated in the lotus pose Padmasana. For those of us who can't sit in Padmasana, we continue staying in Sukhasana. With our 10 fingertips on our face, we move all those 10 in a light feather touch on inhalations, followed by Om exhalations with eyes closed. Move the feather touch on top of the head, amidst hair or a bald scalp, and do gentle feather touch on the head, on the skull. Inhale in Ujjayi here. Om, exhale. Om. Neck feather touch. Let the 10 fingertips move around the neck. Inhale in Ujjayi. All three feather touch, face, head, neck. Inhale fully in Ujjayi. Discontinue feather touch. Bring the hands down. Continue keeping eyes closed. Continue feeling the sensations. अपने मुंह, नेक और सिर पे होती हुई संवेदना को महसूस करें. Now to abdominal breath with pelvic platform pushed down on your mat with closed eyes. Inhale, inflate the abdomen like a balloon. Exhale, bring it back to normal. Eyes are closed, body is still. And slowly and gradually make this more intense. Sukshma se sthul kare. So first it is gentle and then it becomes slightly aggressive. Inhale in Ujjayi. Abdomen is full like a belly of a pregnant woman. Pelvic platform is pressed down on the mat. Hold the inhalation for a few seconds. Exhale in Ujjayi. Continue this full awareness on the three combinations that we are doing. Abdominal breaths, pelvic platform pushes and normalizing, and Ujjayis. Keep going, not waiting for further instructions, as if this has to be done for a long period of time. Use all the components of breath from the nostrils to the pelvis. And we now prepare to do a run through of what all we just did. We discontinue abdominal breathing to restart face feather touch, gentler, more caressing, there and not there, than the previous session, than the previous round that we just did. And we inhale in Om, a silent one, and we exhale in Om, a soundful one. Eyes are closed. Om. The head now. Inhale in Om, a silent one. Feather touch on the skull. Om. Open your eyes, stare at something in front of you mindlessly in Unmani, neck feather touch. Inhale in Ujjayi. Om. Close your eyes, abdominal breaths with pelvic platform pushes on inhalation. Bring the hands down once again in Chin Mudra, where index fingertip and thumb tip touch each other. Restart abdominal breaths. Each abdominal breath being bigger and better than the previous. Release all the tensions held into those cells, tendons, ligaments, and organs in the abdomen. Preparing to flip this entire technique into Kapalbhati, where instead of inflating on inhalations, we pull abdomen in on exhalations. We start with Kapalbhati with active exhalations. We do this in Unmani. So we continue Kapalbhati, keeping our eyes open, staring mindlessly, pulling our abdomen in with the mind's eye on the abdomen. Make sure shoulders don't lift too much. Do this effortlessly, as if it's a breeze. Wow, I'm having fun doing this. Smile in the liver, the spleen, the pancreas, the large and small intestines, the gallbladder, the kidneys, the diaphragm, the appendix, every organ out there. Watch them smile, you smile back at them. How beautifully we stretched and we pulled in, oxygenating every organ in the abdomen, pumping them. Continue. Modulate and change your Kapalbhatis for the intensities, speeds, and volumes. But make sure you don't get at all distracted with the mind's eyes awareness there. The only physical movement that is happening is of the abdomen going in on exhalations, releasing on inhalations, and occasional blinks because eyes are open and staring mindlessly in Unmani. Do not discontinue for too long. Make sure you restart immediately to get the magical benefits of bhati, that is light and lightness, that is illumination, in the kapala, that is forehead, via abdominal pull-ins. Preparing to discontinue this technique, we now move into something very, very brilliant for the abdomen and the lungs. We do 7 rounds of Kapalbhati, followed by 7 rounds of Bhastrika, that bellows breath, including our arms. So using our arms. We bring our hands in a loose fist at shoulder level. Elbows are tucked in towards the waist and love handles. With passive inhalations, we lift our arms up and open the palms. With active exhalations in Kapalbhati, pulling the abdomen in, we bring them back into fists. 7 rounds. Discontinue the practice to now do exactly the same thing in Bhastrika. So we now make even our inhalations active. Pause. Repeat this for 2 more sets. And the last one. Discontinue. Watch the breath. Please continue. Do nothing. Take a good, helpful pause. Watch the breath. Watch its rhythm. Keep the tongue dropped. Mind's eye on keeping the tongue dropped from the hard palate. The moment the tongue presses up on the upper hard palate, say, ah, there was another thought, and drop it again. Continuing to keep the body in stillness. The only movement being that of the thoracic area. Let's inhale fully. Inflate our lungs, our rib cage, our chest, and exhale in Viloma. Viloma exhalations means dividing our exhalations into 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Continue this. Another very, very special combination is what we are currently doing. Thoracic breathing, that's the middle breath, with Viloma exhalations, that is planning what we release by way of deoxygenated air into exactly 1/3, that is 33 1/3% each. Reverse this now. Inhale 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 in Viloma. Fill yourselves in the thoracic area, the entire ribcage and the lungs. Hold in a shunya. Exhale, thoracic breathing normally. Continue this for a few more rounds. Now watching the lungs smile. And now, Viloma Pranayam both ways. Inhale 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Exhale 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Trying without faking a smile to watch every organ within us smiling. Continue without pausing and without expecting any variation further. Do it in a very non-ambitious, awareness-filled way. Inhalations are divided in 3 parts, exhalations in 3. They are very, very well planned. To this, add Ujjayi and abdominal breaths. So in our Viloma Pranayams, our inhalations are one third, one third, one third. Exhalations are one third, one third, one third. And since Ujjayi, the throat breath Galaswasan, can be done from birth to death, we rub inhaled and exhaled air in our throat pit to get multiple by multiple infinite benefits as we inflate the abdomen and the thoracic area, the lower and the middle breath. As it moves to the upper breath, abdominal breath, thoracic breath, Ujjayi, along with Viloma, in inhalations and exhalations, is what we are currently doing. Unambitiously, only with awareness. Ambitiousness will make our trunk tilt in front, our chin jutting out, our face going front. No, we want to be relaxed with an upright spine, shoulders braced back, chin slightly down, and we keep going. Make sure inhalations do not fill you up to a point of head hammering and any discomfort. Let everything be extremely comfortable and happy so that we continue seeing our organs, tendons, cells, ligaments, the pores on our skin, everything smiling. And to this now, add feather touch in Unmani. Open your eyes mindlessly, not to stare at the screen in front, but to stare mindlessly and only blink when you need to, with feather touch on the face, the head, the skull, the fascia, the hair, the neck, all this in Viloma inhalations and exhalations, in Ujjayi with yogic breaths, the abdomen, that's the lower breath, the thoracic, that's the middle breath, all in Ujjayi. Inhale one third, one third, one third. Exhale one third, one third, one third. Your pace, your intensity, your speed, your pauses. But my technique, a technique that involves feather touch, unmani, thoracic breathing, abdominal breaths, Ujjayi, and Viloma. As if ticking each one on your list. Yes, I'm doing face feather touch. Now I am doing head feather touch. Now the neck. Amidst that, as I inhale and exhale in Ujjayi, I'm dividing my breaths into 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, while the abdomen inflates, the lungs inflate, the abdomen goes back to normal, the rib cage goes back to normal. All this with open eyes as I stare mindlessly in front of me. How often our eyes are open, getting attached, feeling averse, making so many sanskaras with those five senses, sight being one of the worst ones in a way. Last set, and this set will involve feather touch, face, head, neck, Ujjayi, inhalations, exhalations, Viloma, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, both ways, in Unmani staring in front. A mindless one. Discontinue everything and close your eyes now to prepare to end the session. Keep the close of the eyes very gentle, as if the upper eyelid is just meeting the lower. Simultaneously, make sure that the tongue is not meeting the upper heart palate. As you watch the rhythm of your breath and see it slow down, check if it comes to a point where tasmin sati shwas parshwasar gati vicheda yogascha pranayam. Then and only then, tasmin sati, shwas parshwas, the inhalations and exhalations, gati, pace, vicheda, piercing, yogascha, in yoga, pranayam, that ayam, that is extension and expansion, that may happen in the prana, pra-ana, that life force which is required for survival, which means we are just watching stillness. So slow is the breath that we can't even experience its inhale from its exhale. Trying to keep a thread of connectivity with exactly this kind of breath that we are all experiencing now, with the sensations that we are experiencing on the face, head, and neck now, continuing the blend of the connectivity with the sensations along with the tasmin sati shwas parshwasar gati vicheda yogascha pranayama. Slowly open your eyes and rise. Thank you all. Hari Om Tat Sat.